Reaper says, I hate Sui.
You know what? You know what? You said it, not me. And we are live, everyone. We're absolutely live. But welcome, everyone, to the much anticipated, super duper long overdue session 27 of Rise of the Runelords, a Pathfinder first edition actual play. Super excited to be here. This group has been troopers. We really kind of not fell apart. That's the wrong term. We just had some scheduling conflicts through the holidays. And we were supposed to play last week, but I decided to just cancel it because I hate these guys and I'm just a real stick in the mud. No, I'm just kidding. Things come up and it's all good. But with that being said, as is tradition, we're going to have these wonderful, glorious players, these four of my friends, go around the table, introduce themselves, and remind us. Mainly remind the game master, because I don't remember who they are or what they're playing or who they're playing, who their characters are. Is what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Also, there's a kitty right here. That's why I don't have a background, because she's just being super cute. So we got the kitten cam activated. But let's go around the table. Let's everybody introduce themselves. We're going to go Light's Fantastic. We're going to go Finance Potato, Cord the Destroyer, and then we're going to wrap it up with Jester Jasper, who's then going to introduce me. Super excited about that. Super excited for that introduction. It's going to be glorious. But take it away. Take it away, my dude.
All right, I'm Light's Fantastic, also known as Patrick. I play Osmerding, our green-haired, green-eyed, top-skinned gnome, vexing dodger, destined sorcerer / arcane trickster.
Understood some of those words. Awesome.
If you play Pathfinder 4 edition, you know all of those words.
Finance.
I'm Finance. I'm playing Harkin, a wandering astrologist that is astrologer, that's trying to unravel the secrets of the universe, one star at a time.
Legally distinct from the previous Harkin.
We call his character number 4.
How many characters have you had this campaign? Like 5?
You didn't want to change the overlay. So
I was literally like, you're keeping the same name. I don't want to change the overlay. That is exactly what happened. I was like, I really don't feel like updating the overlay because I lost the original file. I was like, just name your character the same thing. It's just gonna be forever and always. You are Harkin, just different versions of Harkin coming back to cause misery.
Coming from the multiverse.
All right, to keep going. Yep. I'm Cord the Destroyer, or just Cord. I am playing the good Dr. Desmond Darkvale Durden and his sidekick, Joffrey, the meat creature.
Yeah, his cancer.
Like I guess that's better than tumor hedgehog, but like
it's still disgusting.
Tumor hog?
Yeah.
Other than a doctor, he does alchemy and he drinks all day long and all combat long.
He's a mad bomber.
Kind of makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. Weird.
Yep. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
I am Jester Jasper. People just call me Jasper or Jester or some other thing. Yeah, like that. I'm playing Sumi, the elemental panther, and her half-elf companion, Weave. And in the red corner, our illustrious DM, Darwin!
Here we are. Hey, everybody. How you doing? So happy to be here. Welcome. And thank you for that delightful intro, Jester Jasper. I just want to give a shout out to Sumi for being the tank of the party, which is fantastic.
She is the tank.
Absolutely the tank of the party.
As soon as Harkin was like, all right, I'm playing a wizard, I was like, okay, we're switching all the gears in Sumi's build. She is the tank. We're doubling down on defense.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Is that what Harkin is?
That's great. I love it. Absolutely love
or whatever,
it. I think he's like
he's a wizard, isn't he?
I don't know.
Shaman.
All I know is that he's Harkin, and he is forever Harkin for the rest of this campaign, because I'm not updating the intro. Just not going to do it. You create a new character, and I will literally change its name to Harkin, just so you understand. And I will lock it so that you can't update it anymore. I'll do it. That's how committed to this bit I am.
Hey, you're the one that kills me.
Okay, first of all, I have never killed a player in my entire career as a game master. However, I have rolled the dice that have killed those
Bullshit.
players. All right, but
I've
that
killed their
is
characters. I've
yeah.
never killed a player.
yeah.
You've been directly responsible for the death, but you have not killed them.
Shh. All right. Anyway, so when we last left off, our intrepid adventurers, you all had returned from Turtleback Ferry after having defeated the ogres of Hook Mountain. You also discovered that those ogres themselves were being corralled, led, perhaps even controlled by some sort of weird, ineffectual stone giant wizard whom you pretty much beat the living tar out of, which was awesome. And you felt good about it. I think you even got a level out of that, which was amazing. I don't remember what level you guys are. Doesn't matter. You guys are just gonna win because you're winners. 11? Are you guys really level 11? Holy crap!
11-1.
This is amazing. 11-1, as it were. Yeah, it's cool.
And to have.
But you returned to Sandpoint because on that stone giant, in his items, in all of his gear and loot, you discovered a letter that seemed to indicate that the town, the sleepy coastal side town of Sandpoint, was about to be attacked by a literal horde of stone giants, literal horde of stone giants that were going to be attacking and looking for something. You're not exactly sure what they were looking for. However, you returned to Sandpoint. You alerted the militia. You alerted Father Xanthus. You alerted the mayor. But it was very soon after you began these alerts, and Father Xanthus, oh yes, under attack. We must prepare ourselves. Oh, what's that? Ding, 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 ding. And the battle began. So you guys have fended off no less than a dozen giants and a bunch of really big grizzly bears. And we're gonna pick right
one
back
dragon.
up. One dragon whom you eviscerated pretty single-handedly. It was pretty amazing. You toasted that dragon. It was a red dragon, which is funny because it was toasted. Anyway, I digress. So with that being said, we're just gonna pick right back up. We're gonna pick right back up in the middle of the battle. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit of battle music going right now. So we can get into the mood, feel this battle music going. There it is. All right, a little bit of battle music going. There it is. Love it. It's playing. Okay, so we pick up with a stone giant. So there are some stone giants. You actually are gonna have just a couple of moments. So if anybody wants to roll any sort of like healing or wants to rebuff themselves, you guys have a couple of minutes before you are gonna get the next encounter and actually move to a different map. So take a moment. Familiarize, reorient yourself with your character sheets, because again, we haven't touched this game in about a month and a half. So take a few moments.
Just a question.
Remember what buffs you have. Yes.
Dragon's death, shaken, frightened goes away?
Yes, it does. Absolutely. That is 100% correct. It's gone. You're no longer scared, shaken, frightened, or otherwise in anymore, which is good.
Big Sumi. You have heroism.
Heroism.
Okay.
Can you not buff that cat?
Sumi has heroism.
Hey, it doesn't buff the AC.
All right. Well, first off, you don't need to. I think her AC is like 80. It's fine. 53? I can't remember.
You're close.
It was good.
84.
Really 84.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was 84. It is in the 40s. I was right. It was like 46. I remember. That's crazy. I was like, wait, a 39 doesn't hit? And you're like, no. I was like, all right. Well, this dragon is regretting its life choices. It was so good. It's all coming back to me, gentlemen. It's all flowing back.
Does anyone need healing?
I think we're all full. I think we are
touched.
literally all full after that last encounter.
Completely full. Completely full. Which is beautiful. So what we're going to do then, is we are actually going to pivot. We're actually going to pivot slightly, not intensely, but slightly, going to pivot to the southwest, a little bit to the southwest. So you guys are near this sort of northern bridge. There's this large open kind of pond that's right by the wood mill. That's where you originally had discovered the bodies during chapter 2. The murders had taken place. You found the young woman that had been unfortunately slain. And you actually can hear some of the Sandpoint guards. They are shouting, screaming, and it appears they are trying to fend off some additional stone giants that have waded across this pond and are currently assaulting the eastern side of the town, the kind of mid-eastern side of the town of Sandpoint. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab all your tokens, And I'm just going to skedaddle you guys down over there to where you would show up. And what we're going to do is we're really going to pick
where we
up with the first of you as you arrive.
Okay, there we are.
And I'm just going to get all the way through the initiative here really quick. There's so much initiative. There's so many stone giants. All right. So, Dr. Durden, you're actually the first one to arrive on the scene of these stone giants as they are assaulting. They've just made their way across. They have smashed a building that was on the shoreline here. You can see some rubble. You can see there's actually some fire from a tent. It appears that one of them lit a small tent on fire. They knocked over some trees. And you see that there were also 2 large grizzly bears, these dire bears that you had fought before that are roaring and looking pretty angry. So what would you like to do, Dr. Durden?
I believe I'm flying. Does that sound?
Yes, you are. You are still flying.
Me and
That
you
is
are
correct.
flying.
Yes.
It's who cast that? Did somebody else cast that, or was that cast?
I don't remember.
I think it was
Okay.
you. I'm pretty sure you
Oh.
cast that on yourself on the wall.
All right.
I'm airwalking specifically. I forgot.
Watch him
Okay.
just like take steps as he moves forward. It's good. Taking those steps. I like it. I like it.
Hold on. let
Taking
me
those steps
find it.
just to know my name.
Okay, I found us on the multiple maps that are here. So we're now. What are we doing? Are we under this tree? Or are we on the top of the tree? Sorry, I missed that. If you
You
said
tell
that.
me. You tell
You're
me,
on
man.
top, I guess.
You're-
You can be on. You can be on.
Me
top.
and you are up top.
You're flying.
Yeah. So I'll be somewhere up in the branches, just landing there, kind of checking out the scene.
Okay.
Those are some big
And
bears.
being quiet, I guess, and looking down at the rest of the crew, trying to make a sound to like just like little like a bird whistle kind of thing, and be
Yeah.
like, hey, and just kind of pointing out the
Tweet, tweet, tweet,
kind of strategize and just pointing out that
tweet,
there's some
tweet,
shit
tweet.
going on over there.
tweet, tweet, tweet.
Just
Sumi.
Dr. Durden in a tree going, caw caw, as well, like
Woohoo!
screaming is happening in the
Yeah,
village
yep,
and buildings are on fire.
collapsing. Yep. You see Sumi looking distracted. She looks up at the tree and kind of looks like maybe there's something up there. Like maybe she heard a bird. She seems a little upset about it.
If our spells are still going on, I am still reduced to small
That is true. That is absolutely true.
and flying.
So you watch as one of the stone giants moves forward, picks up a large log, and tosses it directly into this building in the center of this map. It smashes through, and you hear some screaming and shouts from inside. Sounds like they're trying to maybe kill the occupants of this building. Oh no! Oh God! So please! Oh no! Someone save us! Where are the heroes of Sandpoint? Oh, they should be here. It would be so thematically appropriate if they arrived right now to rescue us. And
Wow.
that's where they're at. This dire bear is roar, gar, arg, moves forward, smashing into the side of the building. You hear more people. Oh dear! Oh, if only the heroes were here. Oh my! If only they could save us. Oh, it would make this adventure so much more interesting. It would really solidify them as heroes of this town. And then, you hear them screaming and shouting bloody murder. And imagine if you cut to a scene inside of the building and they're like in the corner, pinned to a wall. There's this bear just like growling and scratching and clawing in their direction, just barely out of reach. However, this stone giant here, he's going to move up. He's actually going to move around the bear. You see him kind of like pat the side of the bear, just like very respectfully. He's like, good boy, you're doing a great job. And he's going to pick up a large stick, a big old log.
Like what you're bringing
that
to
he
the
seems
table.
to dragged out of the river. So it's kind of a soggy log, as it were, not unlike that bacon log that you ate. I'm assuming it was pretty greasy, so it could have been soggy. But he's going to toss that. He's going to toss that in the direction. He actually sees Dr. Durden is invisible, so he doesn't see him. What he does see is a flying Harkin. So we're going to give him, he's going to give a little boops there. He's going to toss it at him. If that is a 13, it goes wide, Harkin. It goes absolutely wide. Your luck is holding for now. I don't know if it's going to hold forever, but it is holding for now, Harkin, and I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about that happening for you. It's absolutely fantastic. Very good. Very good. And we're going to then pivot on over to the next one, which is Sumi. Sumi, slightly distracted by this bird up in a tree. See her kind of do that cat thing that they do when you play a little toy. But then she realizes that she's in the middle of the fight. Hears the screaming of the people from inside. The plot device people that need rescuing.
Inside the plot
And,
device.
yep,
Love to hear.
and they'd like to be rescued.
I'll say that I did cast Great Invisibility, but that was only for 11 rounds, so
Yeah.
that's probably
Probably
not
weren't
taking
off.
place.
Probably weren't off. However, I just it felt right to shoot at Harkin. It's just I
Yeah.
haven't had a chance to try and crit him, so I figured I'd just take a
I
shot
understand that. Yeah.
at it,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
it felt right. You know what? And the dice have a story to tell, which is no crits for Harkin today. It's done. It's been
I
confirmed.
can't charge, so I'm just gonna have Sumi go up here. Keep in mind, I'm a little squirrel friend
Yep,
in
that's
Sumi's
true.
pouch.
That's true. That's true.
Sumi's gonna try a little paw swipe here.
I like it.
Am I Omega?
Shine,
I
silly
think
cat. You have no power here. I shall
Yeah.
crush you beneath my. Oh God! Look at those claws. And he starts to panic and kind of
Omega
recoil
paw
back.
swipe.
Oh my stars! Absolutely fantastic.
Did he crit?
That is
Oh, good.
70, almost. That is 70 damage. That's 70
On
damage.
the
So
dot.
we watch as he starts bad mouthing Sumi. Sumi runs up, leaps, and it's like a tiger claw, like just a single swipe across his chest, and just blood pools out. He stumbles back, just barely maintaining his footing, and is just bad kitty, bad. No, oh my, how? And
Stretch,
yeah.
finger.
yeah, he's not looking good. He's not looking good. However, Harkin, it's now your turn, good sir. It's absolutely your turn. What would you
Okay.
like to do?
So after reading my character, I do in fact fly, but it's not with. It's like flavored as I'm just kind of walking through the air.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
fine.
fly over the house to here.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
no! Oh, we can hear them. It's the new Harkin 2.35. OGL
Hey,
1.1 Harkin.
Both of these
Wow. Legally
bears. Both of these bears need to make a will save.
Oh, that's bad for them. You know what their will saves are? Not great. Not great, Bob. Not great. But we're gonna see what happens.
You hate to see it. These bears are not passing these will
Ooh,
saves.
That's a 25, maybe.
Let me double check.
It's
what
possible.
My...
I have faith. Also, thanks for the sub. Life's fantastic. Appreciate you, man. 11 months? Good for you. You're a good man.
Oh,
Always wait till one of your shows so I can get the hype.
I like it.
It's the
Damn
ego.
wolf. I'm
like
sorry to
ego
say,
trip.
but they failed by one.
They failed by one. I'm good with it. I
They're
kind of
both
Oh,
asleep.
25, really?
I was hoping
Yeah.
they'd fail. So you watch as the bears just passes out. They both pass out right on the ground. Yeah.
Night,
You
night.
see one of the giants look over at the bears, and apparently one of the bears, his name is Grigor, and he goes, "Grigor, now is not time for sleepings." And he moves, looks as though he's about to move and try and wake up the bear, or at least kick it in the side, which is rude. That bear's not gonna like being kicked. However, he saw his friend. He saw his friend get a mega paw swiped. He saw his friend almost die, and these two particular giants, they go way back. They've been friends since giant grade school, and you hear him scream, "Rock, bro!" And he's going to rush forward.
Wait, they're
Kylie
speaking Draconic?
just moves right through it. That's a great callback. That's a great callback. Yeah. "Hey, what's up, bro?" That's
What's up,
fantastic.
bro?
He's gonna rush forward. He's gonna try to make the boops. He's trying to make the boops. 20 is a miss. Just crashes into the ground from the pouch. From the pouch around Sumi's neck, we hear this high-pitched, squirrely kind of voice. Take it away.
Lightning!
Take it away.
Lightning.
Oh, do I actually have that in effect? Let me see. That might be
I
my
Thought you
play
did.
here.
I'm pretty sure you cast it, and
I do not have Call Lightning in effect. I have Call Lightning Storm in effect.
oh mama.
Even better.
Oh mama.
I'm gonna try and finish off the hurt giant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully it hits and works. DC 20 to
You
have.
see him look at his rock, bro, and he goes, "I always knew it ended like this, bro." "What? By a giant cat? No, next to you." And they just like look at each other, like they have like a nice bro moment. It's really good.
So Draconic is just Surf Bro.
It's Surf
Yes,
Bro. Yeah,
Draconic
Draconic
is
in
Surf
our
Bro.
5e game way back when like last year when we first started streaming, we decided that Draconic was Surfer Bro is how you speak Draconic. Yeah, that's pretty good times. All right, so how much damage is that? 18. All right, so he
18.
launches this bolt of lightning. You see him reach out. You see him do like the hang loose thing, and then he just erupts as lightning strikes him, turning him to just a pasty black dot on the ground, and his friend says, "Oh, not cool, bro." And that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Yeah. It's turn 11, which is fantastic. And this giant right here, is going to not rush up. He's going to move up and he's going to start shaking this bear. And he's like, Gregor, now it's not time for sleeping. It kind of rolls over. He like scratches its belly, and then it wakes up realizing that it's attacking a town, and it's going to be awake on its turn because he stirred it awake, gave it the old belly scratches. As Meriting, you are a gnome. What would you like to do?
All right, you're gonna see 3.
Excited. It's gonna happen. Here we are.
3 green-haired, green-eyed, top-skinned gnomes.
Okay.
1, 5, 10, 15.
Right, you have mirror image in effect.
Yeah, I've got
Green-eyed,
three.
green-haired,
wild.
skin.
No, excuse me. You see 4 of them.
4 of them.
Oh god, that's 4 too many.
It's too many.
Uh-huh. And then
Fort.
he moves.
I'm
It took
glad
me a
someone
second to
caught
get
it.
that one, and then I got it, and I was just sad that I didn't come up with it.
I'm just gonna ignore it because I'm the dad
That's
joke
right
person
up your
here, not
alley,
you.
Server
I
Grandpa.
know.
Come on,
I
man.
know.
That's right up your alley.
And he's gonna whip out. Excuse me while I whip this out. And
Whoa.
a wand of acid arrow.
Ooh. Ooh.
And
Barracuda.
he will shoot it at this stone giant here.
Yeah, he did not know you were there, so you're getting sneak attack on this. Oh.
15
Which is
versus
most of the
touch.
damage.
That's a hit. That is a hit. That is a hit. We watch as this acidic arrow, you make the motions with the wand, and then you like zip it out like, what is it, Leviosa or something like that, legally distinct, as it were. Acidosa, as you say.
Leviosa.
Verde salsa acidosa.
Burning salsa.
Acidosa. That was fantastic. It's fantastic. You're so good. And we watch as it flies forward, striking him in the knee, and he screams, "Ow, why the knee? Ow, bro, not cool, bro. Why the knee, bro?" And
He broke character.
it's not good. No, he did for a moment. He broke character, but he got back into character, which is important. So he is
No,
now
that why the knee wasn't in Draconic. That was in Giant.
That was
or
a
something.
giant. Yeah,
that was
it
in
giant.
Common.
Then he went back to speaking giant. Draconic, excuse me. Yeah. He was the dragon wrangler back in the day, as it were. The stone giants, people of Sandpoint. I forgot about it. The people of Sandpoint get to fire. Roll me 3d6 as they deal arrows and swords and rocks from inside the building. You hear
Gotcha.
them saying, "Let's help the heroes of Sandpoint. They've come to save us. This is our time to rally." That's what it says in the script. And they step up. They start throwing rocks and whatnot, as it were.
I vaguely remember us having cord
My
rolls.
immersion.
It's rolling really good.
My immersion.
Immersion.
We're having way too much fun here. So he watches arrows and stones and swords and rocks and maybe even the occasional spell or vial of acid go flying at the giants, dealing each of them 7 points of damage. The people of Sandpoint are rallying. They are rallying against these giant invaders. They should not have. You know what? These giants fucked around, and they are finding out. They are finding out right now. Osmerding has already gone. And next up we have Stone Giant. All right, from somewhere even farther south, on the bottom side of this lagoon, the Sandpoint Lagoon that is on the east side of the city, you hear that horn once again. You hear the horn of that stone giant that you were fighting. It appears that he is trying to rally some of his troops, and he is currently attacking the southern side of the city, which is unfortunate for him. This bear is awake. It's going to 5 foot up, and it's going to try to claw bite. It's going to try to claw bite on Sumi.
A wolf.
Probably going to miss. Nope.
Does it stand up?
This is my turn. All right. This is my turn. All right.
Did it stand up?
It has,
or did it
this
crawl
bear.
over to
This
Sumi?
bear has kip up. All right, so it stood up with a swift
His
action.
level of
all right.
swashbuckler.
Yep, it has a level in swashbuckler. It's a swashbuckling bear. It's got a
It's a
little bandana
swashbuckler.
on its head and a little cape, and it goes waha. It's playing. It's
Got a
playing
rapier
Zorro.
in its mouth.
It's
Come on.
playing-
It's Barrow.
It's Barrow. It's Barrow. It's playing Zorro, the role-playing game, is what it's playing. All right, that's what it's playing right now. And you're just gonna have to let it happen, because that's where we're at.
Okay.
We're in silly mode right now. Deerwolf is in full silly mode, but we're having fun, and that's really all that matters. So he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna make one more attack roll with his rapier, but all of them miss horribly.
Yeah.
And you see him carve a big B into the dirt right by Sumi's feet. It was
Actually,
intended to be. Yeah.
He rolled a 19, and
Yeah.
rapiers having a higher crit range.
But
So
it
technically,
doesn't
It
actually
wouldn't hit
though.
if it missed anyways.
Doesn't hit though. That's fine. It is what it is. He almost got you. All right, more giants are going. More giants, and we are back to Dr. Durden. Dr. Durden, it is your turn, good sir. Back to the top of the round. Beautiful. You love to see it. You love to see it.
I will fly 60 feet, so somewhere I don't know, somewhere like maybe here, but like
Yeah.
above the house.
Okay. All right.
Maybe like right here.
Yeah.
About there.
Oh, can you
above
hear
the
it?
house.
It's the Red Devil come to save us. His name is Dr. Darkvale Durden. No, it was Dr. Durden Darkvale. No, it was this. And they go back. Somebody grab the script. But continue, Dr. Durden, please. You're supposed to have your lines memorized.
I will fly up there above the house, and I am going to throw a single bomb at this bear, like right here in this square right there.
Sup, bruh?
And this is going to be a stink bomb.
Bro, not cool, man. No,
I'm gonna have-
don't do it.
I'm gonna have it still do its regular fire damage.
Got
though.
rock babies, bro. Come on.
Hey,
I believe.
Dr. Durden.
Do we remember? Yeah, what's up?
Can you make it so it hits like down here? Because I was gonna fly over here for a spell.
Going stink cloud? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Can I make it so it goes where? No, it still has to hit somebody, because if it doesn't hit, then it doesn't do damage.
Well, you can target this bottom square of the bear.
Yeah, that's where I was targeting. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
The
said
bottom
we're
square.
doing the top. Okay, sorry.
No, because it does a 20-foot or double splash radius diameter, so 20-foot wide.
Stink cloud?
So it should hit
God.
both the giants as well.
You know, you could probably do it like that if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I like
something like-
that. All right.
But the bomb actually hits the bear because I want it to be able to take damage.
Oh,
If
absolutely.
it doesn't, then it's just splash.
100%. And what's is a fort save on the stink bomb?
It's going to be a fort 21.
Okay.
Let me roll for the
Pretty
damage,
good idea
or not
that they'll get
damage, but
that.
the attack.
Pretty good chance. Yeah. So they one of them actually
Oh.
fails, and he's
Bomb.
nauseated, right? If I remember correctly.
So 32 versus touch AC
Oh, yeah,
there,
that's a hit.
and I said fire, so we'll say fire. Yeah, fire
okay.
damage.
Love that. Love that. Love that. We watch as fire erupts over this bear. It roars, whipping its cape. Just gets incinerated right up its back. It looks sad. The bee just like burning away. The gold frill is gone, and it drops its rapier and starts trying to put itself
it
out.
just looks like a normal bear.
And it just looks like a regular bear. And we watch as this cloud of noxious gas explodes afterwards. And it's nauseated for one round, or is it just sickened? Remind me, Cord the Destroyer. Remind me. I can't remember. It's been a hot second.
This condition lasts as long as the creature is in the cloud, and 1d4 plus 1 rounds after it leaves.
Oh my stars!
What is
That's
it?
rough.
The cloud lasts for 1 round.
Yeah.
What is it?
The bear saved
do?
though. Bear saved.
It is nauseated for 1d4 plus 1
Ooh.
rounds.
Well, this
So-
man is
That's not a
nauseated.
save.
He's
Yeah, that's on
nauseated.
that is on a fail.
Yeah.
So 1d4, so 4 rounds.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So we watch as this guy starts throwing. He's like, "Bro, that smells terrible, bro. Oh, it's so bad, bro. I hate it. Why would you do that? I've already lost a friend. Now I'm losing my insides." All right. So, anything else, Dr. Durden? You do have more bombs.
That's-
I believe you can throw. Oh no, you moved. You moved.
yeah, I moved.
All right.
Done.
Stone giants are still attacking. This one down here. You know what? He's actually gonna do something crazy. He's gonna run up the rubble. All right. So you see him run up the rubble. I'm actually gonna give him a climb check. It's a 26. So he climbs up onto the roof, and he is gonna lunge at Dr. Durden from the roof.
Before he does that, I forgot, I haven't been doing this ever before, but
Yeah.
Joffrey, if he's not casting a spell or doing something,
Yeah.
he can aid another,
Yeah.
and he can give me a +2 to AC
love
versus the
it.
first attack that
Absolutely. Do it up.
that goes on
He's
me.
going for a grapple, actually. 46.
46? No, that's
Yeah.
gonna miss.
Okay. It's perfect.
Your
It's done.
CMD.
Absolutely misses.
What?
It's great.
No, I don't know.
Your,
CMD.
that
Pretty
misses
sure
your
it hits.
CMD.
Pretty sure that hits.
No, I'm pretty sure it
Yeah.
doesn't.
So he watches this giant does like a parkour move, runs up this building, kips off of the building, and it's just like, ah, just comes like flying towards you, grabs you out of midair, looks down, and kind of does the Wile E. Coyote thing, like, oh crap, whoop, and then falls to the ground. Both you and him are prone as he has you grappled in his hands, right on the side of the building, like so. And we're going to deal with that later, but that's his turn. This dire bear is loudly snoring, and you hear some people inside. They're like, oh, we can get it. Go for its jugular. Stab it until it stops bleeding. And the people of Sandpoint are getting a little crazy. And you also hear the person from inside the building say, whoa, 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 that's not part of the script. That bear is supposed to, and then they get cut off by someone else. Sumi, it's now your turn.
I love that the idea that we teleported back here with transport via plants. So I imagine like normally they would have had like a couple more weeks or something to read the script and prep.
Yeah.
But because we teleported back, they're all in like disarray.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god,
wait.
we were supposed to go live for like 3 more weeks. I don't even know my lines. What's my placing? I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna avoid the stink cloud. I'm gonna 5-foot step over here, and I'm going to lay into the dire bear.
Ooh, lay into it. I love that.
Rip into.
Oh.
Any of that hit?
Oh yeah, their AC's only 20. So 14 minus 31 minus 30 minus 9. So we watch as this bear is looking down at its cape. It just has like this small little burnt side of it, and it looks at Sumi. And in bear, which Sumi speaks, it says, "End it now. I no longer wish to live."
Does the bear die?
And Sumi looks in his eyes and doesn't say anything, but she knows that she's doing right by this bear. Just claws him to death. Just gone.
I just imagine like Sumi puts like a paw on his shoulder. It's like, stop it, get some help, and just swamps its head clean off.
Stop it, get some help. Fix yourself. That's so good. That is a dead bear. Absolutely dead bear.
Okay.
More stone giants. They're moving in. They're attacking. They're messing up the town. Harken, the legally distinct 1.62. The orc version of Harken is what we're going to go with. There it is. That's a...
Harken J. Parkin.
I'm going to call out to the people inside to get behind something so this doesn't hit them.
Yeah.
As I fly over here.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, one second. I have to double check to make sure that's the right... If I'm here, everyone... I have to go down one, so I don't hit Dr. Durden.
Yeah.
I fly over to there and whip back facing them, as I start to the cape that seems to be holding me up in the air starts to mimic like the night sky as I send out a cone of cold.
Oh.
Everyone, all of these guys have to make a reflex save.
Oh no.
Ooh.
You know what their best save is? Not reflex.
Probably their will.
Yeah, it's not reflex.
I'd imagine
that's
fortitude.
bad. That's bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's bad. It's all bad. Oh, that's all bad. I'll take full damage. That's real unfortunate for them.
All right, now for the
I'm feeling
part
this
that
feels like a
matters.
personal attack, Finance. This feels like
Oh,
you're like
yes.
yeah, it is. Oh, you're like, he didn't even deny it. He's just like, absolutely. That is absolutely a personal attack. All right. So
I have the
42.
spell and I'm using it.
That is really good. So we watch as multiple shards of cold, nasty-looking ice form in front of Harkin, and then we see this sort of vortex of ice, this vortex of like misty kind of white snow and sleet just lashes out in this massive cone. You almost hear this roar, like the roar of a just horrific snowstorm in the dead of winter, and you just see bits of ice and cold. You see bits of their flesh start to like solidify with the ice and crack off, and they're screaming in pain. And from inside, they say, "This isn't part of the show!" As the people inside are freaking out and panicking and ducking for cover. But yeah, it's good. That was a fantastic hit.
Where's
So-
the dragon?
Yeah.
The dragon's supposed to be showing up soon.
Yeah, they already killed the dragon. What do
It's
you
a
mean
fire
they
dragon.
killed the
What?
dragon? That wasn't part of it. The bear's awake though now, because it's angry. It's angry. And Weave, you are a squirrel person. What would you like to do?
So that didn't kill any of these stone
It
giants?
did not. It was only 42 damage. Get bad.
Oh, well, I thought some were
Wow.
already hurt,
Get
so maybe, you
bent.
know.
Get bent.
Get bent.
I will,
Hey, give your
I will
balls a
try
tug,
and,
man.
I will try and finish off this closest stone
Oh,
giants.
okay.
Oh.
Lightning!
Oh, lightning again.
Lightning! Yes, it's time for the lightning.
Oh, wait a minute.
I missed you guys so much. We have
Stone
Zap!
we have fun. Remember how we kind of started off serious in this campaign? It's just devolved into just whatever this is. This is my fault. I take full
I only
responsibility.
half know what my character is at this point. All right. But yeah,
Oh my god.
lightning storm, reflex to half, 18 damage to that closest stone giant that I believe is the most hurt. Just
Oh.
like my little squirrel fur just kind of
Yeah.
going on end, you
Yeah.
know, like all the static electricity and then
Absolutely.
cloud.
He's also going to take 2d4
Absolutely.
acid damage here in a second.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Done.
I look like
Dunsky.
Pikachu for a second.
So, here's the thing. He's still vomiting. And you watch as he is vomiting. And, then lightning hits him, and through the bouts of expunging his insides and what little remains in his stomach, he just
Makes
looks
him more
at you
conductive.
in Draconic. He looks at you in Draconic and speaks Draconic. So he kind of looks you see him grow like this long blonde surfer hair, and he's just like, bro, why, bro? And that's all he says to you, just why, bro. He's just very upset. This stone giant back here did not get sick. So he's gonna pivot over it around, and you know what? He's gonna try to give her the old boops, except he can't because he had to move to get there. But Osmerding, roll me some acid damage on this guy.
Yep, 2d4 coming
Yeah.
right at you.
I would
Yeah.
love it if this killed him.
Yeah. So what we watch happen is he's like blah, and then his knee explodes.
The first one.
Because it gets eaten through, and then it like falls off. And
The
as he's
first one.
tumbling, all right, he's like, "Oh, my knee, bro!" And as he falls to the left, and his head hits the side of the building, and you hear the sickening crack, and he breaks his neck on the easement, or the awning, the awning of the building, because Osmerding's acid arrow burned through his knee. And
Right now I have to file a workplace accident report.
yeah, you hear the guy from inside. He's like, "Oh man, Legal's gonna have a fucking field day with this. A safety pro. This is not. We have done. People weren't actually supposed to die. This was all supposed to be an act. This is horrible. We've let murderers into our stage. It's fine. But yeah, that is a dead giant. Wow. You do hear though, unfortunately.
I still have a turn.
You do hear though. No, you've lost your turn, Osmerding. It's their
No, I
turn.
don't.
No, go ahead, Osmerding. It's your turn. Go ahead. Yes.
You forgot my turn. So is he dead?
One of these days, I'll pull a fast one on you guys. One of these days, I'll be able to do that.
You probably
is-
already have.
So is this
so
guy
many
dead?
times. He is very dead. I'll go ahead and delete him.
He broke his neck, remember?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So where is this one that's on dirt? And is that easy up in the air?
He's like
Mm-mm.
Or on top
crashed
of the building.
through the building.
Okay, so he's right there.
Yeah, you
Prone.
can see inside the building. There's like a stage crew, like a guy with like a microphone.
Boom
and there's,
mic.
like a guy with a, like looking around like like they don't know what to do. Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right. So, so he's prone.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
prone.
All right. Well, then he puts the one wand away, grabs another wand away,
I love this.
and says, "Verdi Forcey." And he shoots his wand of magic missiles
Oh, we
for
watch as a bunch of these
no
magic
sneak
missiles
attack. No sneak attack.
go
It's only
flying
two-
at him, and it's just like pop, 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 and he's just like,
Two, two,
"Ow, that is mildly inconvenient, but the lightning hurt more." Ooh, he's calling you. He's calling you out, Osmerding. He's calling you
I
out.
didn't. I
Yes.
haven't hit him with the lightning yet.
That's good. That's good.
I just
Well,
want to make sure he gets
Good.
hit,
that's good.
and then I'm going to 5-foot step back that way.
Yeah. So, at this point, though, to the southwest, so this would be near the southern bridge of Sandpoint, you start to see several black plumes of smoke rising. It appears that the stone giants to the south of the city are pressing in. And give me a knowledge local check, anyone that has it.
Well, that would be me since I am a local.
Do I have that? Maybe.
One would hope.
Skills.
No.
Knowledge. I don't have knowledge.
As
local.
Berding, you know this city like the back of your hand. You grew up here, you were born here, you've been here, your parents, may they rest in
Died.
peace,
guy
They used to
here.
work at the glassworks, right?
Yep.
The largest plume of black smoke is coming from one of the other breweries south. It appears to have been lit on fire, and that fire is quickly starting to spread on the southern quarter, the southeastern quarter of the city. Not a good thing.
They're burning the booze.
Not a good thing. Not a good thing. All right, Dr. Darkvale Durden. Dr. Desmond Darkvale Durden. There it is. I said it right. Your little tumor familiar, who's like compiled itself on your neck. You can feel him tugging at your ear. You can feel this like little tug, this little tug again and again and again. You see him pointing towards the.
Yeah. Get their attention. Get it away from the building so that the film crew and the camera guys are outside of the scene.
Yeah, like you watch as they slip behind, like away from the crack. You can still barely see the boom mic, but that's where we're at. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah.
What is he trying to tell me?
Yeah. He's
About the
pointing
brewery
direction
being
of
on
the
fire.
brewery being on fire. Yeah.
Does this guy? He's got me grappled, so I'm like in his hand. I'm small, remember?
does.
So I'm like clutched in his hand, I guess.
Yeah, you're clutched in his hand.
Does he look damaged or? I mean, he was damaged by some magic missiles, but how's he looking?
He's looking.
Chilly.
He's looking like he could use some more damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me, grappled condition. It's like a minus to dexterity, right? Minus to attack rolls, right?
Yeah.
Should
It's
be
a
good.
condition you can turn on.
Yeah,
All right.
there's a little tag up there.
I will have.
For the kids at home that want to know what it looks like, there you go.
Ah!
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Why does it have a token? Get out of here.
No one's ever seen his token. I wanted to show the token to the kids at home.
It
Please
has a
don't ever
token.
do that again.
It does. It does. We just never worry about it.
It's had a token this
This
whole
whole
time.
time.
Yeah, it's always had a token. Come on now. All right.
What a
What I'm gonna do?
monstrosity.
I'm gonna try to save myself.
So much worse than I thought.
Oh my god. All right. Joffrey is going to spell. He's going to use the one alchemical allocation. So
Yeah.
casting that once. So it's going to let
Absolutely.
me use a potion and then spit it back in its bottle as I'm holding here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take gaseous form. How about that?
The giant watches you do it, and he goes, "That's disgusting, bruh." He says it in Draconic.
And then suddenly I turn into an insubstantial, misty, and translucent thing.
You slip
Oh.
through his fingers.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Ugh.
You hear him
And-
say in Draconic, "Just like all my hopes and dreams, bruh."
And then
Finance over there laughing. I love you, dude.
I can move 10 feet-ish, so I'll like start to just mist away over here to this section here.
It's beautiful. You just mystify everyone with your mistiness. I'm misty-eyed right now, just thinking about how awesome it is. Anyway, I digress. All right. The
That's
stone
it.
giants are doing their thing. This bear is awake. It's angry. You see it as it's there. It reaches into its fur, and it produces a small cell phone, and it brings it up to its face, and you hear it ring for a
HR?
second, and then it says, "I'd like to speak to my manager." And that's going to be his turn because he's actually stuck inside the building right now. So he's trying to talk to his manager about how terrible this set is. Absolutely ridiculous. This stone giant, though, is going to get up. He's going to stand up, and then he's just going to swing. He's just going to swing on Osmerding because he's right there. So he's going to try to give you the boops, as it were. And that is a 20, which is a miss. Stone cold miss, which is unfortunate for him. Sumi's a kitty. What would she like to do?
The sting cloud lasts for a round, so that's gone. As of
Yep, that was
Durden's
over.
turn.
Do that.
So which of these maps is the brewery?
So that's a great question. The brewery map, where they are located, is actually down all the way bottommost map. Right-hand side.
Oh, with the bridge.
With the
Yes,
bridge.
The bridge.
All right.
Yeah. Also, quick shout out quick shout out. I want to do this. I promised him I would. I want to give a quick shout out to Keen Maps for providing these beautiful maps. He's been custom building them. You can actually support him at patreon.com/cleanmaps. But enough out of that. From one of our sponsors. Not actually a sponsor. He's just a cool dude that gave me these maps. So there you go. All right, we're gonna move back to the fight.
Okay. Party out of character party consensus here. Do we want to finish up these guys together right now and move on to the next map, or Sumi being fast?
It's only going to take
Maybe
one round.
Okay. We can just finish these guys up then.
If you want to delay Sumi's turn, I can try to slumber them, and then you can just coup de grace them.
True.
That's a guaranteed one
Sure.
action.
Slumber Hex is one of the best hexes. It's so good.
There's a yeah. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to, unless you have a spell that can just kill one outright.
I probably do, but
The bear
Hex-
on the
I feel like Sumi
phone-
probably doesn't need a coup de grace is the thing.
Yeah, the bear on the phone with its agent is looking real messed up, and you just hear him going. I understand, Mr. Barrington, but look, it's part of your kind. That there's no reason for you to speak in that kind of tone or use that kind of language. All right, but we continue on.
I'll just go with Harkin's plan. That's fine with me. Sumi will delay until after Harkin.
Done. Stone Giant, Harkin, you're up next.
all right. I'm gonna use the slumber hex with split hex, and they're both gonna have to make will saves.
All right, so let me go ahead and give this bear a will save.
No, not the bear. These two guys.
Ooh, well, the bear rolled a 21. That's actually a pretty good will save.
Or
Alright.
too bad.
25.
Well, we already know what the DC is, and it's not higher. It's 26.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna spend an anti-hero point to give him a +4. And,
Specifically because it's Finance Potato's turn.
correct.
We're gonna spend an anti-hero point.
Not for any other reason other than we're gonna spend an anti-hero point. 'Cause it's me versus Finance Potato is what we've established. As a
We
word.
all know that's how it's been.
It's true.
Number 5. Number 5.
I love it.
All right.
I love it. They both pass out, falling asleep. They're about to
I'm
get
gonna
stopped.
serve. I'll spend my round flying, and I'll be like, "All right, you got it."
Is there a
Sumi.
special way to do coup de grace on this? or
No,
are we
just tell me what your max damage is. Honestly, don't even bother telling me what your max damage is.
It just
'cause
dies.
yeah.
It's
She
dead.
just tears out its throat, and that is a dead stone giant. Just toasted.
And then I'll just have her move.
Beautiful.
Can you move after coup de grace, or is that a
It's
full
a
round?
full
That's a full
round.
round.
Full round
action.
action,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Round
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, that's a full round.
Yep.
All right.
All right, the stone giant here. They're still fighting. We are on turn 13 right now. Weave, you are in Sumi's pouch. What would you like to do?
Can I see the bear?
You can. See it.
Lightning.
You can just barely see. It's like one of those old brick
You
cell
can barely
phones
see it.
where you can see, like, don't even start with that shit.
There's a brick
Finance.
missing in one wall.
Yeah, you can just see
the
it.
bear.
And the lightning travels through, strikes the cell phone. It explodes, eviscerating half of his face. And he just collapses into a pile of dead bear. Which is horrible. Just horrible. You guys are monsters. These are
Can
just
you hear me now?
these are paid actors, and he can. He cannot. He's dead. He can hear nothing ever again.
People standpoint.
People standpoint again. People standpoint again. Roll me 3d6.
I'll do it this time.
Hey, make it. We only have one giant, and he's asleep. Make it 6.
So we watch as a bunch of the stage crew, just with all of the violence
Jabbing with the boom
that
mic.
they've seen, they've just given into their bloodlust. And you see one of them take a boom mic and he just goes, "For Sandpoint!" And the other one's like in the back, like the director is just like, "What are they doing?" Just starts beating him over the head, and that giant gets pummeled to death by the people of Sandpoint. That is a dead,
Right, so
giant.
we'll,
Yes,
Somebody cuts a rope. Stage light falls on it.
correct.
the head canon is they're doing a slice of life show in this specific building, and the episode was supposed to be about an attack outside, but it happened way too early. They're like, "This is like 2 seasons ahead of us.
What are we doing? Oh my god!
I've heard about rush production schedules, but this is ridiculous.
Wow. I think we broke him,
They broke who?
Wolfie.
Breathe.
Oh,
Oh my god, I love you guys. I've missed you so much. I've missed these Saturday night shenanigans. I really have. You guys are amazing. Thank you for playing with me. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. All right, we're gonna move on. You have a couple moments here to fix yourselves before we move into you guys.
No one got hurt. No one was
arriving.
hit at
Not
all.
even once. Not even once. Nothing. You are unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. But as you round the corner, flying down, you see several giants that have tossed these flaming boulders into a building just a little bit to the northwest here. It's burst into flames. It's quickly starting to spread. You do see the Sandpointos, the Sandpoint Water Brigade is doing its
The
best.
Sandpen beat.
You can hear
Sandpointitos.
you can hear Sheriff Hemlock shouting at everyone, "Move quickly! No, over there! No, get the water! Bring it in! We've got the put it out! No, there! Don't throw it on the ground! Throw it at the flames!" And he's just directing his guards who are just kind of panicking. But luckily, one of the guards in the Bucket Brigade, he's looking through, and the smoke clears. And we see the heroes of Sandpoint, some flying, some walking on air, some riding in small little pouches, and you just hear Chariots of Fire playing, but I can't play it because it's copywritten. Dun, 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 dun,
And a little green gnome.
And it's just them running towards the leader of these stone giants, and you see that he has consolidated all of his forces into this lower area. They are ready for the final encounter. Let the end of this combat begin. And we're going to pick up with Osmerding arriving on the scene.
All right. So you
Here we
see
go.
4 Osmerdings. 5, 10,
Right,
15,
no one has actually hit you.
20. That's right. No one's touched me.
This is beautiful.
No one's touched anyone.
No one.
Alright.
Since we're moving pretty far and
Yeah.
gaseous form is super slow, I would have turned it off.
Turn
I guess.
it off.
After
I like that. That's
Yep,
smart.
Don't
Smart.
10 feet of movement. If not, I'd be like
Yeah.
a mile behind.
Yeah.
Put you in a
Alright,
jar real quick and carry you with.
I don't know if that's against the rules, but doesn't sound like it is, right?
So you see a wand come out, and this time it's scorching ray.
Oh, brutal.
And he's shooting it at
Brutal.
the big one.
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
rays. First ray, 29
Oh, that's a hit.
for
Scorching into him.
19.
Yup. So he
Second
watches this
ray.
ray lances out, scorching him through the mid. It's just this blackened scar appears across his lower abdomen.
And the second ray.
Oh! Oh my god, that's
Tasty.
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. A second ray kind of carves it. And the way that I imagine is the first ray kind of does this like half circle, and then the other ray completes the circle. There's just a giant O for Osmerding burned into his chest. It's your calling card. I've been reading that Zorro RPG too much.
You don't burn down my place where I get my booze.
We shall turn this entire village to ash to get
You didn't-
what we came for.
Apparently you didn't just hear what I said. You don't burn down the place where I get my booze.
I don't speak insignificant cunt. And
Oh.
he is going to command his giants to rally, and they begin to maneuver around, creating kind of barrier, a wall around
Oh.
him.
Thank you.
We watch as he reaches down onto his belt, taking a large potion of some sort. He's just going to knock that potion back. You're going to watch that portion of that O start to heal up a little bit as he knocks back this potion for 23 HP. Not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Not bad whatsoever. But he's looking pretty okay. He's looking pretty okay.
Yeah.
And the stone giant here is going to move, and it's just going to position itself. These stone giants here are going to move up to here. Stone giant here is going to move up as well. stone giant back here is actually going to charge Osmerding. He's just going to run forward, swinging down. 35. 35 is a
but
hit.
you
All
have
right.
to roll a dice.
4
I've got 4
hits
of
on
them.
a 1. He connects.
And I will cast Windy Escape
Yeah.
as an instantaneous.
For sure, that only gives you DR10.
immediate-
Against magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. DR10.
it's all right.
You only take 36 damage. You only take 26 damage. 26
26
damage.
Not
But he
bad.
brings the great club down, smacking into Osmerding. You can hear this kind of
Ow!
exactly that. You hear this ow as it is, and he gets he's actually doing a awesome blow, so he is gonna knock you back. I'm gonna have him make a quick little check. Gonna knock you back quite a few feet actually. What's your CMD by the way?
I'm a gnome.
No, not good.
20,
I don't
20
know.
29.
And you've just been.
So you watch as you get knocked back about 20 feet and land on your patootie. You land
Oh.
right on your backside, and he
Right on
just
my keister.
yeah,
You
right
see
on the keista.
You see 4 Osmerdings. get
Osmerdings
knocked
do that.
back.
That's absolutely correct. You do see 4 Osmerdings. We also watch as this stone giant here is going to maneuver his way up, get into position. The stone giant here is just going to hold his action. And Dr. Darkvale, Desmond, Duty, Born,
And
Durden.
Duty.
I said Duty. There it
D
is.
to the
We're having a
fourth.
good time.
How tall are these giants?
D to the fourth. T squared
Too
twice.
tall.
They
How tall
are
are they?
anywhere between 10 to 12 feet tall.
Okay, I'm gonna try to fly in the air, or I am flying in the air, I guess. But I would like to, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'd like to, oops, I'd like to move.
Yeah.
I'd like to move
Do you
somewhere.
like to move it?
5, 10, 15,
I like to move
20.
it for one, but just
I also like the move.
okay, very, very good. Yeah, you like to move it? I like to move it. I like to move it. That should be a thing we do. We just like get up and just like, I like to move it.
I
My
wonder-
turns are so long because there's so many conversations during them.
No, it's not.
Mm,
And this conversation's happening during everyone's turn, to be fair.
Anyway,
Oh,
I will fly 20 feet ish forward and then about 40 feet into the air.
Love it.
So that's where I'm at right now. And I would like to throw a single bomb. I am going to, as a swift action, use alchemical allocation, I believe it's called, where it lets me stick an item onto another item.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. No, alchemical weapon lets me stick an item onto another item. So I'm going to attach a fungal stun vial onto this cold bomb, and then I'm going to throw it over there at a bunch of these dudes. So I'm going to attempt to throw it on the ground right here.
I'll do that.
Yeah. Question. I remember that I can't remember these guys, but in the previous combat, did somebody? I believe somebody like caught one of my bombs, right?
Yeah.
Was able to like catch it in midair.
Yeah.
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
And it did it because they catch it. It doesn't explode or doesn't do anything.
He has
What-
catch arrows, so you can deflect a thrown object once per round.
Okay. I was just recalling. All right. So with that, if that is true, and that was just the big bad guy thing,
Yeah,
right?
big bad guy.
Okay. Then I will throw it next to him on the ground, so it explodes right there.
Big baddie face.
Cold damage. Do you want me to roll for attack to see if I can hit that square, or how do you want me to do that?
Oh no, you can just you hit that square.
All right. Then for
Doing some nastiness.
10 feet, I guess, just regular splash.
Yeah.
We
A
got
little nastiness right there.
Well, that's really big.
31. So that is. Let me remember how to play this character. Splash zone is for half damage. DC 21 reflex for half damage. So.
These guys are so good at reflex. Watch it. Watch
Oh,
it
actually,
make it.
sorry. The damage doesn't apply to the damage roll. It's just It's just 13.
Okay.
So it's half. It's what is it? It's half of. I can't remember what it is. It's like half of
For bombs, it's you splashes minimum damage.
minimum damage. All right. Yeah. So 13. So anybody
Yeah.
that got a less than 21 reflex takes 13 points of cold damage,
Okay.
and they need to only stagger for direct hits. But the big one on there is the fungal stun vial. Everybody within a 10-foot radius is hit with blue bright light, and everybody within a 20-foot radius past that is hit with dim light.
Ooh.
Everybody in that 10-foot radius needs to make a DC 20 will save,
Okay.
or be stunned for 1d2 rounds.
Oh. Oh. They say. And oh, this one's good. This one's not good. That one super fails. All right. 2 failed. Failed.
So who's all in the 10? The big guy and that guy, right?
Oh, he's
5,
good.
10. And then everybody within 20 also needs to make that same will save. If they fail, they are confused for 1 round.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. So many confused giants.
It's 20
Yeah.
will save.
Yeah. Ooh, they're actually doing all right. A bunch of them saved. 1, 2, 3. So a couple failed. A couple are confused. A couple are confused, which is good. For 1 round. I like it. I like it. Yeah.
And
2
the
of
other
them
ones,
look at each other and start screaming about where they parked their giant moose.
Where
So
you-
screaming about, yeah.
1d2. So
Yeah, that's where we're at.
so the ones who are stunned are for 2 rounds.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Anything else, Dr. Jordan?
Which are the ones that are stunned, and which are the? Can't tell with those little symbols.
Well, there's 2 that are stunned that have the little 2 on them. If you zoom in. And
Okay.
there's 2 that are
gotcha.
confused that have the little crazy things. It looks like a guy screaming.
Okay.
All right, this one in the back is going to be like, man, I'm really glad that I didn't move up closer because I'm feeling fine. But he's going to move up closer now. And he's going to pick up a rock and he's going to chuck it at Dr. Durden. And you know what? I got a good feeling about this throw. 32 is a miss. But you know
It
what?
is.
It was close. All right, this one here is going to move up. Going to pivot over to here. This one here is going to wait for Harkin's turn. What would you like to do, Harkin?
Oh,
Ooh, here we go.
you got into a perfect 60-foot cone. But it's not cone of cold.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, Harkin. Here's the
Yeah.
thing, Harkin. You're beautiful. And I'm so glad you're here playing
All
with
right,
us today. That's all.
so-
He's just like, and ignore pivot. All right.
Basically all of these guys are gonna have to make a save against the spell.
That's horrible.
I pull a small like smooth rock out of my bag,
Okay.
and I start to energize it, and then as it's like about to blow, I kind of like throw it as it goes, as it's like a skipping rock,
Yeah.
and it hits like an invisible like thing as
Okay.
it explodes forward in water as I cast Flash Flood.
Oh, no.
I need to make
Oh, no.
they need to make reflex saves against the damage.
Oh, no. You said it was a, what was that? What's
Reflex
a
save.
reflex save? Could it be a fortitude save instead?
No,
Are you sure?
correct.
Could I make it? Could I
No.
could I like change the rules
Could
so that
I,
it
as the
benefits me?
DM?
Can I change it to where that is exactly what happens?
What did you
Nope.
Is
cast?
that-
Flash
So it looks a little bit
Flood.
something like this,
Flash
right?
Flood?
Does that look good?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
So he
I wanna
watches
see this.
it, floods
Wow.
over them.
It's
And,
a sweet spell.
It's a reflex save.
Yep.
So water starts just gushing out towards them, and they're like, "Why? Why is this our life now?" And reflex.
Flash flood.
Damn. What's the DC?
Pretty high. It's 6th level spell. 26.
It's hilarious. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 26.
Oh no.
Oh man, you got 6 level
Oh
spells.
no.
Level 11.
Oh,
No, I guess it's 'cause-
no.
My spells are like super.
Oh
worry.
no. They all failed. Everyone failed.
They take that. Oh my god.
That was amazing. Holy
and,
shnikes.
and now I get to make a free bull rush
What?
against everyone in there.
What? All right, roll your bull rush, but I'm gonna flavor this because that was
28.
okay.
Push them.
You know what? Here's what happens, because that's just so goddamn badass. So we watch as he takes this little smooth stone. You do the thing that you said you did, and we just see this just rush of water come spilling out. You watch as they are picked up like fucking deer that got caught in a river flash flood, and they're just like, and they get just tossed into the river. All of the giants, every single one, they get tossed, and it just keeps flowing. And it flows them all the way out into the frickin' ocean, into the literal sea itself. And I gotta tell you, these giants don't swim well. So you know what? You just messed up all those giants, which is absolutely fantastic.
Sink like a stone.
They stink like stones. So you've just killed all of those stone giants. However, as this is my devil's bargain, as the water washes away, you see stone giant leader, both of his pickaxes buried into the ground, holding on. He looks back up at you, and he says, "It's crit time, baby." And yeah, he's gonna get you.
Can you put that thing back, by the way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because for the next 11 rounds, it's like
rounds.
super difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Awesome.
Guess what he has? Guess what he has? His GM plot armor. So there you go. That's what he's got.
Oh,
every
He excuse me, he has ultra difficult terrain resistant boots.
every 5 feet costs 20 feet. Well, and
Oh, that's bad for him. That's really bad for him. You know what's also really bad for him? This cat named Sumi. But that's a thing that's happening. All right, cool. So we're gonna do that.
I'm pretty sure druids aren't exempt to this.
I've never actually used that animated effect. It looks really good. Like, I like
It looks. That was great. That was perfect
that's
for
perfect
it.
for what it was, man. Yeah. You also just killed like 12 giants. So well
do you do
done,
those?
Harkin.
How do you do those?
Animated ones? I bought a pack. And I just drag them on.
Okay, like from the
Pouncing
side?
shred.
Oh no! You know what?
You can't. But okay,
All right. Here's
What?
the thing.
What are you talking about?
it's magically made difficult terrain, which druids
No,
can't.
He's
I'm
going to
over
this one right
here.
here. This
I'm
one.
just-
Don't worry about it.
I'm
No, no.
blind. Listen.
Look, here's the thing.
You can't do that.
Sumi, here's the thing. This
It's
guy's
really
not
muddy now.
focused. He's not focused on Sumi. So he watches Sumi just like leaps onto it. You know, like the nape of your neck. She just buries her teeth into the nape and just like claws out his neck and just drives him to the ground. And that giant just gets eviscerated. Just eviscerated. She is a kitty cat. Turn 14. Weave, you are partially covered. A little bit of your fur is kind of like a glowing red, a little bit of crimsonness from the flames that are licking out. Now, the good news is the people of Sandpoint, on their turn, you can actually choose to forgo their damage and have them put out the fire. So if you guys want to do that, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no, but it's entirely up to you. Entirely up to you. But Weave, it is your turn. What would
Probably
you
a
like
good
to do?
idea. It was gonna be a great use of spike stones. I was just gonna coat this entire place with spike stones, but now they're all dead. So I'm just gonna do what I do: Pikachu them up. I'm gonna aim for the main guy while
Love
he's
it.
out in the water.
Love it.
And let me roll that damage.
I'm gonna give him a minus to his reflex save because he's in water. That just feels right in my brain cannon. 14, he fails. He takes 22 damage. He watches this bolt of lightning strikes. It arcs out and then comes back and hits him
Electric
again.
mist.
He's like, he just hates it. He just hates it. He's having a bad day. Absolute bad day. People of Sandpoint, you're gonna forgo their damage, have them start putting out the fire.
I think that's a good idea.
You like that? I like that too.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, I'm a cleric. I can Father Xantus. I cast create water. Create water. Create water.
Create water. He's just creating water and trying to put out the flames. He's doing a pretty good job. All right. Merding, you are a gnome. You did fall on your patootie, but
get up.
you can get up. It's good.
And
My
I
Kista.
move
East, oh my.
5, 10,
Clemt.
15, 20. So I'm not happy And he's 60 feet away.
Yeah.
And he's kind of stuck there, right?
Oh, he is in a bad spot.
So I'm going to pull out yet another wand.
So many wands.
So many wands.
Wand bandolier.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Wandelier.
I've got I just what I have.
Wandelier, right?
Bandolier.
Is that what we're going with? Wandeliers?
So I don't have anything. I'm just going to have to do a ranged touch attack.
Okay, okay,
So this
good.
one is different. This one looks
okay.
dangerous.
Oh.
It
Ooh,
has like
creates
this-
water. Thank you, Vesper.
No, it has this like smoke coming off of it. And I point the wand at the big guy, and the wand's name, I say it's charge. It's a wand of innervation.
Oh,
God.
oh,
What an awful
no.
spell.
Oh,
So,
why? Why are
I
you
don't know
like
what-
this?
I don't know why you gave this to me.
Oh, because
But you
I
gave it to
felt
me.
bad about using it against you guys in Wrath of the Righteous. So this is my comeuppance.
Ugh.
This is my comeuppance.
I
A
believe
very bad spell.
this is a ranged touch.
It is.
Let's just make sure.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I'm close
Yep.
enough. I think I am. Okay.
1d4
Level
eight.
temporary
eight.
negative levels. Oh, that's rough.
Okay, so here is the ranged touch.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit. That plays.
Okay,
Wait, that plays.
so 1d4 negative
Oh.
levels,
Are we try-
please.
Are we trying to kill this guy? Is that what we're trying to do? Or is he just give him like a bad life?
2 negative
Oh
levels,
my
unfortunately.
God,
Now you're
that is
asking
not
that.
good for him. That is not good for him. What you watch is this horrific black bolt of energy seems to. It doesn't arc like a lightning bolt that
It's just-
Sumi's handler,
It's
or
like
Sumi's
smoke.
what is it, human companion?
It's
Half
like
elf.
half
like
elf
a
companion.
like a snake of smoke.
Like a snake of smoke, just travels directly towards him as it strikes its side. The like it's close to its side. You watch as the head of this smoke turns into this kind of almost viper-like
Yeah.
form, and then
It's like-
lashes
like-
onto his side. He
It's green, but pale
screams,
green.
and you can see it start to like absorb, pull energy out of him. You can actually see like part of his flesh start to turn like gray and decay. And he takes 2 negative levels, which is really bad for him.
I don't know
really,
why you give me these things.
really bad. Because I love you, and I'm a
I had
very
a-
benevolent game master.
I had a friend make the pre-builds for the mouse campaign, for the Halloween mouse campaign, and one of the pre-builds, the sorcerer, had like 2 scrolls of innervation, and it was insane in the test games. I was like, this is like a level 4 campaign, brother. You cannot have scrolls of innervation. They'll just kill people.
That was a delightful story. That was so goddamn delightful. I had so much fun. But you know who's not having fun? Tetanitis.
I do.
This giant.
I do, Mr. Wolf. I know who's not having fun.
Who is it? I'm gonna
It's-
let's go with Finest
it's-
Potato. Who's not having fun?
What?
I mean, my spell that did like
Practice.
maybe like 25 damage just killed an entire group of
Giant
giants.
group
I'm
of
happy.
giants, because fuck those guys. They shouldn't have been
Hey,
standing there. That was just so
hey.
good. That was so good. It was amazing.
Hey, number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Good job, Harkin.
Number 4.
I gave you credit.
Number.
Oh,
I slumber him for saying my name.
that's fair. How dare you speak my name? This stone giant is actually going to pick up out of the ground one of his big old pickaxes. He's gonna reach back with it. And he's gonna huck it at Harkin. Harkin, what is your AC?
Desperate dagger throw.
It's pretty high. That's an improvised weapon, right?
28.
Yeah.
That's a hit with all his minuses.
Roll me a mischance
Not gonna
because
do that.
I have a 25% mischance with range attacks.
What?
Any
Why?
Got him.
wind of magic.
Oh,
Just
didn't close that bracket correctly. That's supposed to be 25, not 20. All right, you take 39 damage, Harkin, as a giant pickaxe wings you. And then as it flies past, you watch as the pickaxe goes like whoop, 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 and just like Thor's hammer goes whoop, 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 and lands right back in his hand.
I need to be quicker on the draw.
All right, the stone giant here is just he just jumps into the water and gets washed out to sea with the rest of his friends. That's exactly what he does.
So,
Like, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Yes.
After the spell is cast, there is no like force. It's just
Shh.
okay.
Don't question
My spell
me.
is overpowered, I guess.
Don't question me, Arkin. All right, this is where we're at. All right,
You say we're
swims.
too good, and then you just give us the super
Swims.
spell.
You know what? I just want you guys to have fun. That's all that matters to me. Is that you're having fun. All right. Let me just move this back. So you're not. I'm gonna game master from right here moving forward.
No.
So you guys are doing some stuff.
He's too close. Ah! Ah!
I'm having way too much fun with this new camera. All right. Where were we? So Dr. Desmond Darkveil Durden, what would you like to do, my friend?
How many items do I think he can catch in a turn?
You don't
Like
know.
if I throw shit
you
at
have
him.
no idea. You don't know what he can
All
do
right.
with his life.
All right, then
This is the final boss fight. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. We're gonna make.
We're gonna test it. We're gonna test him then.
Yeah.
I am going to use a free action
Yep.
to click my boots of speed. Is
Okay.
that something?
Yep.
Sounds right.
Yep.
Free.
Whoop,
Yeah,
whoop.
that
Yeah, that's
Sounds
a free
right.
action.
It's good. I heard
sounds
dog.
right. All right. Let me turn. Let me go ahead and turn that on then. And then I'm gonna start turning some bombs into cold bombs, and I'm gonna throw them right at him and see how many he can catch.
I like it.
We'll see how that goes.
I like it.
So from what I understand, with haste now,
Yeah.
I get to
An
throw an
extra
I'm gonna.
an
We heard a
extra-
dog, so I'm just gonna put a dog up on the cliff that's barking at him
Mhm.
angrily. There you go. There's a little,
Yeah, right,
Oh,
right,
little white floofy dog over there
Ru-
barking.
right next to Harkin. And I'm gonna start throwing cold bombs
Full
at
immersion.
him.
Full immersion.
2-weapon fighting with rapid shot.
Love
So here we go.
Love it. Yeah.
You should have 3 extra attacks then, on top of your normal bab.
Beautiful.
So 1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4. So 5 attacks total.
Yep.
Sounds
Right.
right.
So
Make it
So-
happen. Bring the pain.
1.
All right. He's gonna catch
so-
that first one. He's gonna catch
that's-
it,
So that's the hasted.
and he's just gonna
Yep.
chuck it to the side. All right.
All right.
And I throw it on the ground.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna catch the second one. It's gonna explode in his hand because he can only do that once per round. And so the rest of this is probably gonna kill him. All right, so we got 25, we got 19, we got 32, and we got a 33. So Dr. Durden, you can hear your little tumor familiar. He's just squealing and pointing,
With-
and he's doing
with
this kind of
glee.
like he's doing this like just laughing and cackling uncontrollably as you're just like helicopter fisting these bombs at this guy, just chucking one after another after another. He catches the first one, he tries to catch the other one, explodes, half of his face freezes. He lets go of one of his pickaxes, still holding on the other one. He's trying to bat them out of the way, but every time his hand goes left, the bomb comes from the right. Every time it goes right, it comes from the left. He's just dodging and trying to do it, but he just can't move quick enough. Your helicopter bomb attack, your ultimate move, is too much.
I picture him. He's like catching them, and he like drops the pickaxe in the other hand, and then he's just trying to catch them in both hands, and he's just juggling them as they're just exploding in his
It's
face.
exploding, and we watch as the last one, he actually manages to catch it, turns it around. Half of his body is coated in ice, the other half is just blackened from the veneration. And veneration? That's the term.
Enervation.
That's what I
Enervation.
said. Innervation. Blackened. And he says, fuck. And then explodes, and he just turns to ice. He's shattered into a million pieces,
Oops.
leaving all of his magic gear behind, because that's convenient, as the rest of him is washed out to sea, where you can see the last of the stone giants, like, "Brr, I can't swim," as they drop into the ocean, deep, deep down into the sea.
Can he just like instead like be just a big like iceberg that just sits there? No?
Exactly what I
Alright.
said. That's exactly what happened.
New Titanic.
There's a few more. There are a few more giants that still remain, but the people of Sandpoint have rallied, resoundingly so, against the giant invaders. As the last sounds of combat, as the fire brigade puts out the last few fires, there is a kind of calm that falls over the town. And you hear the bell. Hear the bell of Cathedral of Desna start to ring. You know that sound is the sound of victory. All across the city, all across this sleepy coastal town of Sandpoint, you hear voices, not rising up, not elevating in tone because of fear, because they know that they have survived. They have protected not only themselves, their loved ones, their very homes. Voices, people start to congregate around you. Heroes of Sandpoint, they've done it once again. Ah, praise them. Ah, glory be to them. Ah, yes. And you just hear all of this just joy. We watch as a bunch of people come over. They're trying to like scritch Sumi. She's purring, rolls over. They're trying to feed her catnip. I don't know. It's great. We can see couples say, "Ah, yes, Harkin 4.0. He is the true Harkin, the bringer of the Harkening." And they're just very happy about it. We see several come over and they're like, "Osmerding, ah, yes, the only actual person from this town. He is wonderful. We're going to build a statue in his armor. In
It'll
his
be a
honor.
small statue.
We're also going to give him free stuff, and he's great." And they lift him up on their shoulders and like carry him off. And finally, last but not least, you see Dr. Durden. He's kind of hovering in the air there. He's waiting for the crowd to come to him. The crowd doesn't move towards him. Instead, we see this man wearing a large brimmed hat, a little spider on its face. Tough luck, eh? And then he scurries off into a bush on all fours, like some sort of weird rodent. And that's where we're at. But Dr. Durden, it's wonderful. So we have some time. We have some time, my friends. You are able to celebrate. You're able to start to repair some of the city. But as it kind of settles down, you are approached by Sheriff Hemlock. "My friends, I do not mean to bring your mood down. What you have done for this town, what you've done for Sandpoint is something that we as a people will never be able to truly repay you for. However, we did capture one of the giants. He is proving to be uncooperative. I was hoping that one, if not all of you, could doubt from him why they chose to attack our city. It seems strange. What would bring them here? Why? What do we have that they may want? The information that you can gather would be appreciated. Perhaps help us prevent further attacks. Again, I realize that the battle has just ended, but we do call upon you once again. Offer what aid you can."
I will say that Weave is elsewhere. Sumi is here, but Weave is elsewhere.
Osmerding goes, "Fuck!
And you guys
Why
have the
do we
letter.
gotta do everything? We just saved the town. Now we gotta do something else. God damn it!"
Yeah, I was kind of wanted to go on a little vacation.
Jeez Louise.
Fine, I guess I'll help then.
Every time
Thank you, Hawken
something bad
4.0.
happens.
It is good that you...
Hey, it's only 2.0.
Yes. 2.0 squared.
We've just heard other people calling you that. We don't even know what that means.
Yes, we don't know exactly what it means. We just didn't want to disrespect you in any way. Master Hawken. Second of his name.
Of 4 and O.
4 and O. Second of his name. As it were. Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Trademark.
DM 2023. Finance potato. All right.
So we have the letter that says why they attacked, right?
No, they were looking for something. Not exactly sure what they were looking for.
Well, they're probably looking for the thing down below the town. Probably looking for the rude well.
The what?
The well that's below the town. It's a well.
Well, well, well.
Get out.
Well, only
I'm
Sumi,
sorry.
only Weave and Sumi and I know about it. Plus, Father Xantus here, and then the Broderick Quink, whatever his name
Broderick
is.
Quink, the local historian who believes that the lighthouse, Sandpoint Lighthouse, was actually an ancient tower, a defense tower, which everyone knows is just completely insane. There's no way.
I don't know. He's been more right than wrong.
Thassalon, more like Thassallies, long gone. Anyway, that's terrible.
Wow.
I didn't say that. So anyway, you guys move away, or whoever
Wow.
decides to go. You move over and you find
Wow.
this large injured giant. And as you get close to him, you watch as the giant squints. He frowns and then, surprisingly, begins to chuckle himself. Defeated by noisy little runts. He says this and then continues. Never thought this would happen to the Plateau people. Well, I can tell you this. My lord is mighty Mokormarain, one of the dark giants of old come again. His magic, the things he has made, he has convinced the tribes that they will rule all the lowlands again. Down to the sea, he has mastered the ancient arts. He will certainly kill all of you, run through over tiny homes with the army he has called. The fortunate few will become his slaves. You beat us today, but you won't beat us when there are 100 or 1,000 of the Plateau people marching together. Lord Mokormarain.
I shocking grasp his foot.
He
Just for fun.
jerks and tries to kick you, but is restrained heavily. You little runted bastard. Lord Mokormarain will make it happen.
I'll do that to him
He is
too.
almost a smooth talker as you are, little one. He scratches his nose.
I move up towards
Titnikaris,
his-
he was
I walk up
leader of
towards
our
his nuts.
scouting party. He convinced us that you'd be easy pickings and we'd get rich. He obviously underestimated you when he paid for it, his mistake with his life.
Our shocking grasp his nuts.
He
His stones, you mean?
squeals like a little like a goat, like a bleep kind of bleeding noise, and then promptly dies because he only had like 10 HP.
God damn it.
So I'm gonna need you to tick your what are you chaotic good right now? I'm gonna need you to tick to chaotic neutral. You literally just murdered a prisoner. That is not a good act. And I think Osmerding is losing it. I think he might be becoming like Dark Merding instead of Osmerding, like the Dark Merding,
Well,
as it were.
Can you put that guy's name in chat? I'm just curious on the spelling.
McCormick?
Lord
McCormick.
Macaroni.
Yeah.
McCormick.
Yeah.
I wait for Osmerding
Absolutely
to come on
do
over
that.
for a high five.
It's high
These
five for
are-
me, but it's a low five for you.
Straight up. You were straight up a bunch of murder hobos.
Hold
No,
on.
Weave
I'll-
is not there.
I'm just
Probably for the
tired.
best.
I'm tired of having to save the town.
Thank you.
No, hold on, Osmerding. Hold on. I reduce person and I go for another high five again.
Okay, hey.
Hey, Wolf.
I hate you all.
Since he's no longer alive, and can I use a hex on him?
Yeah,
Can
absolutely.
I eat him?
Actually, wait,
Is
no. I actually want to use a hex on the dragon, the dead dragon.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
That dragon's good eats.
I'm gonna use the intercessor hex, which lets me speak with dead with a dead corpse. But it's only one question. Let me pull up the. He gets a save.
What is your favorite color?
Blue. Wait, no.
Wait, oh, crap. Oh, dear. Oh,
Yeah, Wolf. He gets to make a will save against it.
he fails. Fuck him. I don't care.
Okay.
'Cause he's dead. He has a negative.
I'm not
Was he,
looking
was
at
he,
that stat
was he
block
gonna do
again.
save from the afterlife? Yeah, right.
And then what was the name of the boss?
Cormoran?
Okay. Where is McCormick?
Mock
Great
Mock-
question. See,
Mockmurian?
Harkin 8.5.
We'll find out the answer.
1.1. Harkin 1.1 is what we're gonna do. So here's who McCormick. So McCormick is the Lord and Leader He has promised glory and riches to any that would choose to follow him. So he's a powerful stone giant.
He's a stone giant.
Yep. He is currently located at Jorgenfist. Now you may ask, where is Jorgenfist? I know where your mind's going. I can see.
Why can I ask one question?
Fuck it. You can ask him as many questions as you want. It's important for the story. He actually has a copy of the script and you're reading it. So Jorgenfist, yeah,
body.
it's like Rise of the Runelords Anniversary Edition, Der Wolf Den stream. Interesting. All right. Yeah,
Whoa,
you flip through it.
spoilers, got it.
It's missing some pages, but it tells you exactly like it's like missing some of the other pages. It got like turned to ash by the shocking grasp. So you don't know how it ends, but you know where you're supposed to go next. Is what it says. So Jorgenfist lies within the valley of the
welcome.
Black Tower in the Iron Peaks. It overlooked the waters of Mashkuskal River, but can also be approached by heading east from the Stolar Stairs. Lord Mercormorane himself dwells deep below Jorgenfist in hidden places he does not allow others to visit. So if you'd like to roll a knowledge geography, knowledge history...
Oh, I got geography.
He's got a geography. There we go.
I may have 11 ranks in it.
That's damn good.
What?
That is damn good. That's
I
damn
rolled a
good.
26.
All right.
That's
I
a
love
1.
it.
I only have knowledge nature and knowledge arcana.
I'm not there.
So here's where we're at. Here's where we're at. That was a 26. That's still good enough, even though you rolled a crit one. So you know exactly where these stairs are located. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move you over to the mighty mega map that is Varisia.
God.
You guys are no longer in Turtleback Ferry. You guys have moved all the way back to Sandpoint. So just grab the little party token over to Sandpoint. Skidoogles. All right, so you guys are in Sandpoint right now. Okay. So you know that the location of Jorgenfist is just past the Iron Peaks. Up in this area. Right? That's where you guys gotta head all the way up to here. And there's a massive cliff right there. That you'll have to get past to get there. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a journey.
We
dare
just,
I
come-
say.
Yeah,
just
it's gonna be.
as a question,
Yeah.
we just
Are-
came from that way.
Are there any
are there
trees
any
up there?
trees in the Iron Peaks? A single tree.
Funny story? No. It is all mountain and open plains. There are no trees. Can you do it through grass?
No, I can't do it through grass. It
Not
has
a
to be
lot of
through
trees up there. It's just open plains, no trees. There's like maybe a bush. Like a
You know
small
what you
one.
can do with grass, though? You know what you can do with grass?
Smoke it? Wait, what? No. Hey. It's legal here in
Mm.
Michigan, but I digress. All right.
Is it
moving on.
legal in Galarian, though?
You know what? I would say yes. I'm pretty sure there is a like green leaf like drug
It's
you can
called
buy.
Pesh.
Is it Pesh?
It
Yeah.
needs to be a plant equal to our size or larger.
Not gonna happen.
That's all it
Not
says.
gonna- You know what? You know
So-
what? You know what? The dice have a story to tell. Mr. Jasper.
How long until we have to be
Roll
there?
me a D100. High or low?
Wow. That's
You
as low as
teleport
can
to a different
go.
planet and die.
Yeah, there's not a single tree of like there are trees there, but they're all just too small. Like you read the ley lines and they're all just too small.
There's a forest.
You're like, oh, that
fire
one might
in the-
work. Nope,
in
too
the
small.
closest
Oh, that one
forest
might work.
nearby.
Nope, too small. Oh, that one might. Nope, too
Oh
small.
my god, dude.
There's just an
Oh my
entire
God.
forest of like runted, like little runch trees just exists, but they're all too small.
Oh my god.
That's
Alright.
really funny.
That is that's so
That is
perfect.
the
That's
best
great.
high or low that I've ever seen rolled in my entire. And I've been doing that forever. That was beautiful.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm dying,
Wow.
dude.
This has been way too much fun, guys.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn off.
I can still
all
get us
my-
closer.
My stuff.
I can get- I can get us right to
take your way
Stovald
all up
Stairs.
to- yeah, you could take yourselves right up there. Yeah. You guys were just there. Surprisingly enough, that is true. You guys were literally
Oh.
just by there. Yeah.
Hey, Wolf.
Yeah. Hey, me.
The loot for the guy, by the way.
So, all right. All right. Where'd this out? Do you want his magic items, or do you just want the gold equivalent of his magic items?
Well, we got to see what they are.
So
Yeah.
he has a +2 Dwarf Bane returning heavy pickaxe. It's large size.
Nah.
Kill some
Okay.
Can you
fucking
even have a
dwarfs.
returning heavy
He
pick?
also has a belt of giant strength +6.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. He also has a horn of the plains.
Oh, wolf.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sweet. And bunch of the random magic stuff. Nothing really too crazy.
Pick up, what is the Horn of the Plains?
It's a special item that allows him to summon a particular red dragon that you may or may not have killed. It's pretty much useless.
Hmm.
First time we sell to won't know that.
Yeah.
Could can Sumi use the belt of this?
She can, but I am casting bull strength every time on her, so it would just save me a spell slot,
Yeah.
which
That's
is
fair to have a
nice. Don't
Not
get
a
me
bad
wrong.
thing to do, actually.
It's not a bad thing, but
Yeah.
it's not necessary. Sumi doesn't need it right now, is what I'm saying.
She doesn't need
It's-
it, but she could use it. Possible. Like it's an
That would be
option, right?
that would give me a 16 strength, but I'd lose a dexterity point.
I mean, you do a lot of ranged attacks, but I mean,
So, I don't do enough stabby to make that
You
work.
don't do
Don't you
enough
get your
stabby
dex to your stabby anyways?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do you even, yeah, because you
wonder
went
if I could-
unrogue, right?
I wonder if I could get turn those both belts into belts of physical conditioning where you get like 2 of the
You have to pay a lot to do that.
Yeah, but you know,
I'll take the belt. I'll take the belt
I'm
for
a
Sumi.
I'm a hero of Sandpoint.
you are one of the heroes of Sandpoint. Probably you're one of the OGs.
Him and Weave are the 2 part of the original heroes of Sandpoint. They still have
That's
their legendary items.
That's my that's my first and last initial. I'm the original OG.
Oh,
Osmerding has his legendary
Osmerding.
cloak, and
That's
then
good.
then
That's
we
good. I like that a lot, actually. It's wonderful.
Sumi has the legendary collar.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm just going to give you all a bunch of gold because that feels right for this. So everyone's going to gain 15,000 gold is how much you're going to get from all the magic loot and stuff that you find. Yeah, I want you to cackle evilly. Or excitedly, ideally, is where we're at.
Hey, I cackle goodly,
And-
not evilly.
To be candid with you, I wasn't sure how long this battle would take, much like our last session. I wasn't sure how long this battle would take. So this is all I had prepared for you guys tonight. I know it wasn't a super long session, but I wanted to get
great.
back at it. I had an absolute blast. It was
That
so
was
fun.
fantastic.
I had
That was so much fun.
It was
That was
And,
definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, I loved the laughter. Everyone was smiling at least a couple of times in there, even if they were shaking their heads at some of our bad
Hey,
jokes.
I actually
but
took damage.
you did for the first
I
time.
did
like,
too
ever.
and didn't die.
I technically have interference. I could have made Wolf re-roll those attacks, but I kind of felt bad for him. I was like, he
You don't
wasn't
have to feel
hitting
bad for me.
anyone.
You
I
don't have
was
to
like,
feel
I
bad
can
for
make
me.
him re-roll these, but I'm just gonna be nice. Let him have the damage. No one's even at half health.
I might actually do something.
Let him hit
I'm
us.
giving them a challenge. Oh, I am a good game master.
It's just, oh, I will say, I didn't say it. The reason Weave was gone is she was in the church or wherever her injured people are being gathered.
Yeah.
And she's using all of her spells and all of her energy to heal and restore anyone that was injured in the siege. She's kind of on medic duty while everyone else was killing a prisoner.
Yeah. Well, everyone else was committing murder, which is fantastic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Wolf,
Yeah.
I'm gonna. The next day, I will cast Summon Laborers to help rebuild stuff.
Beautiful.
Summon laborers.
All right. Do you guys want the good news or the great news?
I'll take the good news first.
All
I'll
right.
take the
So
I'll take the grape nuts.
the great news is that it was really fun to play with all you guys, and I'm so glad
That was
we're
great.
back. It was so good to be back, guys. I missed it. We will be back next Saturday, barring the end of the world. I will be back from my little mini vacation here on Friday night, so I will be back to run. So we're going to get some momentum going, and as I have said many times, we're going to complete this thing. We're going to be the first actual play to complete Rise of the Runelords First Edition Pathfinder. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get there. We're over halfway through now. We are. We're into chapter 2. We got to get to Jorgenfist. We got to mess around with some stone giants in Jorgenfist, and see what happens. But the good news, that was the great news.
Great.
The good news is you guys all get up 1 extra level as well for this crazy fight. You are
Level
up to
12?
You are level 12.
It's
absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. You guys are level 12, which is awesome. And
You're
as I
fucked,
stated at the
dude.
beginning of this, this campaign technically only takes you technically only takes you up to level 18. I'm getting you to level 20. That last fight, you guys will be level 20. We're going to do it. I'm going to regret it as it happens. You guys are going to completely nuke whoever the boss is. I don't know. Maybe it's a wizard. Maybe it's a halfling or a gnome named Osmerding. I don't know. It's crazy. Osmerding's evil twin brother. Merding.
Boz
Merding.
Merdingo. Yeah, Merdingo it is. But yeah, as I always say at the end of every session, any final thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns from players before we get ready to wrap up today's session?
I didn't get crit once, so that's
Wubba lubba
happy.
dub dub.
Dub dub. There's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And as we kind of pan the camera out, we see a couple of the workers kind of scratching their head. We see a bunch of guys in like suits. They look like lawyers. We see the bear who got half of its head exploded is like in a wheelchair and is like, you can see that there's some stuff going on. But
Oh
we
my
pan back away from the town, and that is where we'll end today's session for Rise of the Runelords. That was session 27. Absolutely delightful time, guys. Thank you so much. But as I always say at the end of every session as well, thank you so much to the players for playing. Seriously, without you guys, this is impossible, and I'm so glad we're back. Thank you to the viewers for viewing. It's always fun to have folks chatting and commenting. If you're catching this on the VOD, feel free to leave a like and a follow, or a like and a comment. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. We're going to have lots more content, lots more stories, lots more silliness moving forward over the course of this year. And I have a feeling, deep down in my heart of hearts, we're going to complete this year. We're going to complete it here. We're going to get it done. It's going to happen. But with that being said, happy gaming. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you guys next weekend. Same game time, same game place. Good night, everybody.